Everyone uses clickbait titles, so I thought I would too, except I'm going to use mine to make fun of theirs. Hi, I'm Jonathan Pritchett with Theology, Geek, Fitness. In this video, I want to talk about the fitness YouTube videos where the influencer is telling you to do certain exercises and you're going to get six-pack abs in 90 days, or you're going to get massive quads by doing this leg workout, or do these specific things for huge biceps. And what's funny about all of these videos is not that they're all entirely bad. Many of them are certainly watchable, and there are useful information in them to help you do exercises properly. So I'm not trying to hate on it completely, but they know, and you should know, that it doesn't really matter what exercises you do as long as you follow the basic principles, because the basic principles, you know, you have the 3 M's, you need some sort of mechanical tension, you need to induce metabolic stress, and you need to cause some muscle damage so that it can repair, grow back stronger, and you need to progressively overload over time, keep challenging, getting better, getting stronger, and try to cause adaptations to keep up with the workload. So that's basically it. And all exercises follow the fundamental movement patterns that we discussed in a prior video: vertical pull, vertical push, horizontal pull, horizontal push, squat, hinge, rotation, and carry. And whether it's compound or isolation exercises, they're all variations on a theme. And you should have the big compound exercises, you should have isolation exercises in your program, but really it doesn't matter what your exercise selection is, as long as you're following the fundamental principles that follow the basic movement patterns. And do that, and you're going to see improvements in your physique insofar as you are following those things and getting your nutrition on point. But really, these videos can be misleading. And of course, we all know about clickbait titles, and not everyone is fooled by them, thinking that if they do those certain things, they will definitely get better. Because you could do the exercises all day long, but if you're not doing them properly, if you're not training hard, chances are they're not going to do anything for you. So really, it doesn't matter what exercises that you do. For instance, if you want to grow your biceps, they're all bicep exercises or isolation exercises. I mean, in compound exercises like rows and chin-ups and stuff, and pull-ups, you're gonna work your biceps while you're working your back. But I mean, just to do biceps exercises, yeah, they're isolation exercises, and there's a ton of variations for them. And there's tons of different equipment you can do to get the job done, but you still have to follow the basic principles, right? And so, I mean, if you want to get massive biceps, well, you got to do biceps exercises and hope that your genetics will favor you no matter how hard you work. And so you can do biceps curls with dumbbells. You can do biceps curls with resistance bands. You can use a bar with your bands. You can use handles with your resistance bands. You can use resistance tubes with a bar, resistance tubes with a handle. You can use a Surge 60. You can do biceps curls with a sandbag. You can use a suspension trainer. You can even use a dip station. See, it really doesn't matter what kind of curls you're doing, and it really doesn't matter what kind of equipment you're using. So long as you have the 3 M's and progressive overload, you're going to be fine. Your genetics and your diet are largely going to determine what your results are going to be, depending on how hard you work, assuming you do everything correctly. So there's no magic workout. I think it's funny that some of these videos, the trainer will tell you to do this for arm day to get massive arms, and that trainer doesn't have an arm day. He doesn't even do a bro split. You watch his other videos, he's doing like a push-pull legs or upper lower split or something. He doesn't even have an arm day. Very few YouTubers are doing bro splits anymore. But he's telling you to do it. You know, on arm day, do this. Do these 3 biceps exercises, these 3 triceps exercises, and your arms are going to blow up. Well, maybe, but they don't train that way. So for me, what I do is I train 4 to 6 times a week, but I still do the same number of sets. no matter how I split it up over those either 4 days or 6 days, and it's always an upper lower split these days. That's what I'm basically doing now. But as far as like biceps exercises, I do 9 sets a week because I get plenty of other work on my biceps from my back movements. So really, I just do 3 sets of biceps curls, and I just pick whatever variation I feel like that day. But as long as I'm making sure that I'm working that muscle properly, and regardless of what equipment I'm using, that's all you need. So just do biceps curls and use whatever you like, whatever your favorite. I use all kinds of different stuff because I just like to use different kinds of gear. But at the end of the day, my results wouldn't be any different regardless of what I used, and regardless of the curl variations that I do. I mean, yeah, sometimes certain curls will emphasize, you can get more of your brachialis or whatever, but really your whole biceps working, whether it's emphasizing the long head or the short head, you just have to inroad really good into the muscle and cause fatigue. Always train hard, train to failure, whatever, and your biceps will grow and adapt to the challenge. So that's really it. These videos, don't buy into too much of the hype. Don't watch them expecting it to work for you. What you should watch these videos for, this is the little helpful thing, is learn new variations just in case you want to mix things up, and learn from them insofar as form and technique for doing that particular exercise if it looks interesting to you, and then work it into your own program. But YouTube workout videos are a mixed bag of either really great or really stupid and useless. And, there's a lot of both, to be honest. Some of them are actually really great. And if you find a video that you like that's, if it's a push workout, or, if it's just an arm day workout for a 5-day split, or if you find like a great upper body workout or a great lower body workout, make sure to do that at least twice a week, and stick with that one particular video for several weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, and get really good at that and track your progress over, a 4 to 6 week period. But don't just follow random videos looking for random workouts, because you're really probably not going to get anywhere in the long term trying to just do random things every day or every week. So that's my advice for all of those types of videos. And if you liked this video, click the like button. If you didn't like this video, click the dislike button. I don't care either way. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, even if you never intend to watch any videos, because I want more subscribers. And if you want to support what we're doing at Theology Geek Fitness, you can become a patron at patreon.com. And you can find all kinds of extras over there. All the types of equipment that I use, which I use more than anyone could ever need, and none of it is really stuff that you have to use. But if you like the kinds of things like resistance bands or hydro balls or suspension trainers, if you like what I like and you want to see full workouts, you can find those without any audio, so that you can listen to whatever podcast or music you want to listen to without hearing me grunt, sweat, and count off reps and tell you how my glutes are on fire. Subscribe and become a patron and follow those videos, and you'll be doing what I'm doing, and what I'm doing works for me. Not saying it work for everybody, but it's a solid foundation, because it's focusing, no matter what equipment I use, it's all focused on the fundamental movement patterns, and it's all focused on making sure that I get better over time. So there you go. Thank you for watching this video. We'll see you in the next one. God bless.